Blog Talk Radio.
Yo, what's good, people? We back at it at another episode. And what's the word with LJ Mental Podcast? I'm your host once again, LJ, and once again, appreciate you for joining me for another episode. Yeah, let's get it. All right. So, for one, we still locked down, still in this COVID-19, obviously. Everybody tired of it. We all tired of it. But I love what I'm seeing, the resiliency from people. Like people that have already been resilient in the public eye and people trying new things to stay afloat or surviving. Because at the end of the day, the strong survive and the weak perish. I mean, that's just the reality of it. You know what I'm saying? Like, we got to keep it moving. Like, it's really tough right now, and I know that, but you got to adapt and make sure you do things to make things happen, whether that may be travel somewhere, or not travel, try a new type of job, because obviously after this is, I guess, what will be considered over, there's going to be new ways, new jobs. A lot of companies, I think, are going to adjust to that. A lot of things, and online is king now. I mean, this is a perfect example of the internet not being a privilege. It's a necessity now. Like, without the internet, imagine if this shit happened in the 80s. This would be totally different. Anyway, like, I love what I'm seeing in resiliency. People trying new ways to be effective. And when this is over, though, this is just should be served as an example of your whole world can change at the drop of a hat. Anybody, no matter what your situation is can change no matter what. And you just got to keep it moving, find new ways to stay afloat, and keep it pushing. And also, I wanted to talk about really quick this COVID, as far as this COVID, because I know you got some conspiracies out there. Now, I don't mind talking about conspiracies. I've been talking about many over the years. I've had debates about a variety of different topics, but in this in particular, I know people mention these 5G towers, which is one of the most ridiculous things I've ever heard in my life, but I think it's hilarious. But I'm one of mine said this started in a laboratory. I'm sorry. I believe it started in the lab. Not going to convince me otherwise. The scientists started in the lab. They can tell you whatever you want. This has been contained before over the years, but I believe it started in the laboratory. And it's used to scare people, use scare tactics, and to try to keep this in check. But, I mean, you can do what you want. That's my whole theory on it, and I'm sticking with it. It'll be hard to convince me otherwise. But enough about that. I want to switch it up. I do want to talk about now the IG battles that happened this last week. Yeah, this last weekend. There's actually one going on that went on today. Trina Trick Daddy. I didn't get a chance to see that one. I just found out about it not too long ago. Be interested to hear how that went. But the big one this past weekend obviously was Jill Scott and Erykah Badu. Two queens, two black queens, by the way. But yeah, they definitely did their thing. I definitely listened to it, watched the whole battle, and they both got some. I mean, I already knew that they both had some great legendary hits. Jill Scott's Gold, Erykah Badu, and her hits. They both have a variety of legendary hits. They've been around for so long. And with all these battles going on, it just really made me think. Like, I was really up here thinking too, like, who could somebody like I was thinking who could Mary J. Blige go against? Who could Janet Jackson go against? I was really thinking who would be a good match for who, since this is like a new type of format, and I think it's going to continue even after COVID. And I was really wondering, like, man, like who would them ladies go against? Like, I was thinking like Mary, who could they go against? Who could Mary J. Blige go against? I don't think. Or who could Janet Jackson go against? Like, who would be a perfect match for either one of them? They wouldn't even fit against each other. I was thinking maybe something like that, but then having a conversation, somebody else saying nah, and I'm like, yeah, he's probably right. But and speaking on this IG battle, I'm sorry, I'm bringing it up again. I know I mentioned this before, but I need Puffy and Dr. Dre to happen. I need that to happen. I need it to happen. I'm sorry, they got to do it for the culture. They got to do it for the culture, man. So can you imagine, like, the hits on top of hits that you would hear from them? Like, that's something that got to happen. I'm sorry, that would be huge. And this is something that I'm seeing all this creativity that's happening out here. Like, it's amazing. And who would have thought this would be a thing? Like, that IG battle with Erykah Badu and Jill Scott, it was over 700,000 people listening and watching that at one time. Instagram need to go ahead and you need to be able to pull up either from your TV or at least your laptop, because you can actually stream it from your laptop to the TV. They need to go ahead and do that. I'm surprised they haven't already. But, I mean, everybody's still stuck in the crib, so they definitely need to go ahead and do that real quick. Come on. People run Instagram. I need to go ahead and do that, because you know people want to do that, for real. And also, had some legendary people pass away this past weekend. Some very legendary people. Richard Pryor. I'm sorry, not Richard Pryor. I'm sorry. From Little Richard. From Little Richard to Andre Harrell was somebody I want to talk about. I apologize for that, y'all. Obviously, Richard Pryor has many years. I meant to say Little Richard. Don't kill me for that. I really apologize for that. But let me get to Andre Harrell. I was just like thinking, like, man, this dude that started Uptown Records, and he's started so many great careers, like from Mary J. Blige. He's discovered Puffy. Now I heard somebody say that he discovered Biggie, but I wasn't too sure about that one. I know he obviously had business with Biggie, and Biggie was an Uptown record artist before he went to Bad Boy. That's true. He was. But he didn't release any music until he got to Bad Boy. So that's interesting. So, and also from Heavy D and the Boys, Jodeci, like, there's so many legendary people that was on Uptown. This is all Andre Harrell's doing. Like, he laid the blueprint for a lot of record labels now. And this man did a lot, and it's dope. Like, I don't know the man personally, but I heard he's a very dope individual too. Like, the blueprint that this man laid out with Uptown Records is incredible. And the legendary artist that he put on, he basically started his own, like, he had his own island, basically. And look what's blossoming and growing from that. So obviously, Mary went on to do her own thing. She's still doing her own thing, Mary J. Blige. So obviously, Puffy is still one of the biggest things out here. Diddy now. But, and that became Bad Boy. It's crazy. So yeah, rest in peace, Andre Harrell, 59, passed away, 59 years old. Not really that old, y'all. You get to a certain point. I know back when you like a teen, when you like 16, you look at like 25 years old. You hit 21, even you get to 25, you still like, you feel young still. When you get up here, you start to realize like them ages you thought was old. It's like, damn, that shit really ain't that old for real. Like, this shit pass you by, man. Like, for real, that shit pass you by. Don't let that shit pass you by. But yeah, it's crazy. But yeah, it's some really, really great legendary what that came out of Uptown. It's amazing. But yeah, just back to the G battle. Like, I've just been seeing, now that this seems like this is going to be the new format from now on, this is going to be, I think, a thing for at least a while. If it's not something that's going to be around for years, it is at least going to be around, I think, at least for the next year or two. At least that. I see it. So, I heard Nelly, Ludacris is going to happen. That's going to be another one. Y'all can give me a call, too. You want to talk about some of your favorite artists, you want to see a IG battle, or even talk about Andre Harrell, some of the topics we discussed here. You can give me a call in. Call 845-241-9916. Yeah, if you want to call in, talk about some of those topics. But yeah, I heard that Nelly versus Ludacris is supposed to happen this next Saturday. So yeah, it seemed like a good day to have it too. Even though we all stuck in the house anyway, the Saturday seemed like it's still a good day to do something like that. Saturday evening. Actually, yeah, that felt like, especially that Jill Scott and Erykah Badu, that felt like a couples type one to watch that. That's like, yeah, that's something that couples, yeah, something like that to do. But yeah, there's so many great ones that could happen. I'm looking forward to seeing the ones that's coming up next. I mean, I might check out I'm not as excited about that one, the Nelly versus Ludacris. You know, I mess with Ludacris, but I don't know. That one don't feel as live to me. Like, that would get as much, like, you know. That one might not be as exciting as Erykah Badu or Jill Scott. Not to compare the artists at all, because they're not alike. But their catalogs, like, just not quite. Not quite. I feel that. Anyway, I'd love to see some of these other ones, you know. And also, too, if you want to talk about some of the before, as far as like the COVID conspiracies, and it's crazy that this is going on. I'd like to, and obviously we can't do it. China did. They completely locked everything down. We can't completely follow their blueprint because we got our own system, obviously, here in America. Obviously. So, but it's crazy. I can't wait for things to start really getting back to what we'll consider the normal. I'm sure everybody can't wait. But this is really opening everybody's eyes, I think. Everybody needs humbled, and I can't wait to see what's next coming from everybody. You're gonna be seeing some good dope things from me too. I'm gonna keep grinding, keep working. I can't wait to show y'all what I got cooking up, and about to get up out of here. It's been another great episode. Appreciate y'all for joining me again. It's the What's the Word with LJ Mental Podcast. This has been your host, LJ, and I'm out.